And our fourth and final main topic today gets submitted to us by Gerald Tops. And Gerald Tops writes, what does he write? There, that's what he writes. He writes, "Hey, John and team. A lot of MCU material has been delayed forever." It's true. It really is true. But we're finally almost at December when we're getting ourselves some WandaVision. A new story just came out in Entertainment Weekly talking about the show. It being 6 hours long, shot partially in front of a studio audience, and really cycles through the various periods of sitcoms, which is just an incredible idea to me. Anyway, I think it's great. How excited are you? And what do you think of these new details? All right, thanks a lot for sending that in, dude. And yes, we are almost here. We're getting ready to get WandaVision. We just got to wait for Mandalorian to finish out. And I mean, I don't want Mandalorian to finish out. I'm loving this show so far. But of course, the MCU has been just had its teeth kicked in with all these delays. Like, just had its teeth kicked in with all these delays, right? We were already supposed to have gotten Black Widow. We were already supposed to have gotten Falcon and Winter Soldier. I believe we're supposed to be on the precipice now of Eternals coming out. We're not getting that for like another year. But we're finally getting something. We're getting WandaVision. And I for one, listen, it is not my most anticipated of the upcoming MCU shows. It's not my most anticipated. But you bet your ass I am anticipating it. I am very excited for this, and personally, I cannot wait to see it. Anyway, there have been some details about the show that have now been revealed. The folks over at Entertainment Weekly wrote this. WandaVision, the 6-hour series, so now it's confirmed, it is 6 hours. Now, whether this is going to be 7, ish 40 to 45 minute episodes, or whether it's going to be 6 hour-long episodes, I haven't heard any definitive. I've heard some people say that it's one thing or the other, but I haven't heard anything from anybody definitive. So I'm not sure. Maybe it'll be 7 episodes. Maybe it'll be 6 35-minute or 8 35, 40-minute episodes. Maybe it'll be 7 40, 45-minute episodes. Maybe it'll be 6 1-hour episodes. Don't know, but it's going to be a 6-hour-long movie in a way. Elizabeth Olsen says it's like a one long movie. So anyway, the 6-hour series about Elizabeth Olsen's reality-altering witch and Paul Bettany's charming android takes inspiration from beloved TV comedies, from campy 1950s classics to the zany family shows of the 1990s. So, for its premiere episode, Marvel's first Disney Plus TV show went full mid-century sitcom. I love the sounds of this. Filming in classic black and white in front of a live studio audience, all of whom signed big NDAs. All of whom signed big NDAs, which no surprise to hear about that. All right, couple of interesting things here also to note is that on top of the fact that they shot in this traditional 50s thing with, certain lenses and certain lights from the era, the article in Entertainment Weekly also goes on to say that even the crew came to keep everybody. It was almost like method acting. Right? The crew for the show, for WandaVision, actually would had to show up to work in like 1950s clothes and stuff like that. To me, that sounds wild. To me, that sounds absolutely wild. I think that sounds great. I would have loved what I wouldn't have given to be there on set and to be like in that studio audience and having like them using old cameras with these big old-fashioned lights and actually seeing the crew dressed up in 50s gear. And apparently they like executed the show from the article. Again, it's a very long article over at Entertainment Weekly. I highly recommend you go over and check it out. But apparently like Paul Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen, they played it like a 1950s like sitcom. They had to do it live in front of an audience. They practiced their entrances and their exits, and they did all this stuff, and they really got into the spirit of it. And I think, I don't know, but I think we're going to feel that authenticity. I think we're going to feel that authenticity. Now, one of the other things that they talk about is that they then start to cycle, which we kind of got a glimpse of in the trailers, right? We got this glimpse in the trailers that they are basically going to start then to cycle through the various eras of sitcoms and things like that, which I think sounds fantastic and like a lot of fun. So, of course, we'll go from the black and white days, which we saw. We'll go all the way up to like the 90s family sitcom kind of things. But we're also kind of go backwards, also kind of like to the more classic stuff as well, which, of course, like one of the original images that came out from the show. This, to me, sounds like a ball. It really does. It sounds like it's just going to be a lot of fun. The teasers they put out and then that full trailer they put out, I thought were fantastic. They gave us a lot to look forward to. The whole idea about it being 6 hours. How do I feel about that? Look, I know this is the one thing I'm not sure I love. And what I'm going to say, nobody's going to agree with, and that's okay. I don't need people to agree with me. But I honestly miss the days where we got more than 8 episodes in a season.
Well, John, anything more than 8 episodes just becomes filler.
No, that's BS. Plenty of great shows have been made with like 20 episodes in a season and like 18 of them were fantastic. Right? Don't get me wrong. I don't hate the idea of like 8 episode things, but it's just that it feels like something like this should be more than 6 episodes. Or maybe it'll be 8 like half-hour episodes, 35, 40-minute episodes. I don't know. Here's an interesting question. How are people going to react? Because when Mandalorian first came out season 1 and people realized these were not hour-long episodes, some people got kind of upset with that. How are they going to handle this? And what do you guys think? If it's 6 hours, should they be doing it as 6 one-hour episodes? Or should they break it up into 8 episodes and make it like 35, 40 minutes each? Which way? Or should they just do like 2 3-hour movies? There you go. Or 3 2-hour movies. I don't know. Question is, guys, what do you think about the sounds and all these details? Getting like right into the fact that we're going to have like 6 hours of this stuff. They get like right into 1950s shooting styles, not just the way it looks on screen, but that's how they filmed it. What do you think about all this stuff? I'm liking what I'm hearing. Jump down into the comments section below and let me know your thoughts. Okay, guys.